Recent clashes between Hamas and Israeli forces have once again shaken the Middle East. Reports describe intense exchanges of fire, strikes on military infrastructure, and widespread civilian suffering. While details continue to emerge, one thing is clear: this new wave of violence exposes deep structural weakness in politics, security, and economics across the region. Analysts note that Hamas often relies on asymmetric tactics, mobility, surprise, and local terrain knowledge to offset Israel's technological superiority. Underground tunnels, drone strikes, and coordinated rocket fire are designed not to conquer territory, but to send political messages and exhaust Israel's security apparatus. Supply routes and weapons depots have become key targets. Each strike carries strategic symbolism, showing control of logistics, communication, and technological edge. These battles reveal how modern conflicts blend conventional warfare with cyber and information warfare. No defense system is perfect. Even Israel's advanced Iron Dome and border surveillance networks can be overstretched during mass assaults. The lesson isn't just military, it's systemic. Over-reliance on technology without addressing political grievances eventually strains national security. War always reveals economic truths. It shows who controls resources, who profits from weapons, and who bears the cost in poverty and instability. Israel, Hamas, and their backers all operate within a global capitalist system where war spending substitutes for social investment. Until we rethink that model, conflicts like this will repeat.
Markets respond instantly, oil prices fluctuate, defense stocks rise, humanitarian aid budgets strain. Public opinion worldwide polarizes, influence in elections and foreign policy. The local war becomes a mirror for global inequality and political fragmentation. Beyond the headlines and numbers, every missile and every blockade affects ordinary lives. The challenge before humanity is to transform fear into dialogue and destruction into reform. As Professor Wolff reminds us, peace is not the absence of war, it's the presence of justice. Hamas has claimed to destroy over 75 Israeli combat vehicles during the 2023-24 conflict. However, these numbers are often not confirmed by Israeli sources. Army recognition. An Israeli report via Marev estimates more than 500 armored vehicles have been damaged by Palestinian fighters since October 2023, some severely enough to be removed from service. As of mid-2024, the war has cost the Israeli economy over $67.3 billion, around CIS $250 billion. This includes military spending, damage, civilian displacement, health and infrastructure costs. Middle East Monitor. Israel's budget deficit shot up. The government had to significantly increase borrowing to cover war-related costs. Tanks like the Merkava 4, though technologically advanced armor, app systems, etc., are vulnerable in urban warfare and against tactics such as improvised explosives, RPGs, ATGMs, and use of tunnels. Dense city environments reduce many advantages heavy armor might have. Public sentiment inside the region is shifting. Civilian casualties and infrastructure destruction in Gaza continue to raise international pressure, affecting Israel's diplomatic relationships. Reuters, +2. Vox, +2. Neighboring countries and global powers are recalibrating their strategies. For example, the latest ceasefires or negotiation efforts reflect more involvement by external actors like the USA, UN. The number of Palestinian casualties is high. In Gaza, over 67,000 people have been reported killed by Israeli ground and air operations. As official sources state, children make up a significant proportion of those casualties. Displacement, destruction of hospitals, for example Indonesian hospital in Gaza, damage to essential civil infrastructure, water, electricity, shortages of medical supplies and fuel are widespread. The conflict is straining Israel's public finances. Rising costs, lower investment, and concern among businesses about stability. LK about the direct economic costs of warfare, tanks lost, replacement, civilian infrastructure destroyed versus what is gained in terms of political leverage or security. Often, what appears as strategic wins come at a very high human and financial price.